Hey guys, what's up? Bradley Overrated here. Wanted to talk about Animal Crossing New Horizons, the direct just launched. I just got done watching it, and I just wanted to talk about all of my feelings about this because there was plenty of information to go around, and while I might not cover all of it here, I just wanted to say that after watching this direct, I'm in. I'm totally sold on it. All of my fears have basically been alleviated. Yes, there were a few negatives, and I'll get to that, but 90% of this was just amazing. I loved it. I can't wait. March 20th can't get here soon enough. So let's talk about this now. Let's talk about all of this information and just kind of gush over it because the island looks beautiful. And as that lady started talking about it, I was like, oh yeah, baby. You can just talk to me in that voice. Oh yeah. It was like she was selling sex in Animal Crossing, alright? Just sexy, pure, unadulterated, steamy, hot sex in island form. Tom Nook, by the way, has never looked better. I think he should wear Hawaiian-based or island-based shirts more often. He looks great. His kids look great. All of the creatures look great. I was a little bit concerned about the visuals and whether or not I actually like the appeal. But after seeing this game and just seeing all the charm and all the effort, once again, that was one of my fears, But the game looks gorgeous. It's so nice to see Animal Crossing for the first time in HD. And yes, the art style and all that stuff is simplistic, but that's the beauty of it, I'm beginning to realize, and it just looks great. Now, some of the positives for me, one of the big ones that stood out was the crafting element. Once again, not 100% certain about it, but then after seeing it, I think it's great. They have a lot of customization options in this game itself. I am looking forward to crafting the you-know-what out of this game. And speaking of crafting and designing, I was blown away at the concept of being able to shape and mold and basically design my island. I can make my own rivers, I can make my own ponds, I can make my own bridges, I can do all of these things now, and it is just so awesome. That concept alone, that I will eventually be able to design the island of my dreams, is perfect. I couldn't be happier with that concept. It is a definite game changer. And then there are some other things that also I was more than happy to see that weren't in here. For starters, it doesn't seem like, at least they didn't announce it, so I'm assuming there's not at this point, but no microtransactions whatsoever. They are gone. They're not here. They never were here. I was a little bit afraid that they would stick them in this game because they stuck them in Pocket Camp, and I don't really do mobile games, and I was worried they'd try to do something like that, and that would have really ruined the experience for me. But they're not here, and not only are they not here, but all of the updates for this game seem to be free as well. Maybe they'll make a season pass down the road, but all the updates, at least for the first year it seems, are entirely free, and all your seasonal things and your seasonal events will be back. So you get free updates, no microtransactions, and once again, Nintendo shows all of these other AAA companies how it's done. But, like I said, there are some negatives that I want to point out, and there's some of the things that people have been already discussing on the internet before this video was even made. One thing being that cloud saves do not exist unless you basically break your Nintendo Switch or it is stolen. I don't know why they can't include cloud saves at all. It seems very silly to me, and that's kind of heartbreaking to think that unless my Switch is either broken or stolen, that think about it, the 80 plus hours that you could spend into this game, or the hundreds of hours you could spend into this game, might be all for naught if something, happens and your save information fails for whatever reason. There's no way to get that back. It just seems like a silly practice to me. And then another thing that just Nintendo's got to figure out something better than this is the voice chat system they have. You can once again get on your smartphone and try to chat with people that way, and it just seems very, very silly to me. I don't know why they can't just figure out a way to include in-game voice chat into these games, or just come up with their own online chat system for the Nintendo Switch in general. They really need to get on this. Now, there's another issue that I need to bring up because I feel like a lot of people are going to be unhappy about this, and that's the fact that if you have several profiles on your Nintendo Switch, and each one of those profiles, if you have people in your family that want to start their own island, you can't do that. They are all linked to the game itself into one island. So if you have, let's say, a family of 6 people and they all wanted to do their own island, you can't do that. You just have to share the island. And I really can understand the frustration behind that. I totally appreciate that, where it's coming from. And I'm not even going to knock you if you are upset over this fact. For me personally, it's not a big deal. I'm planning on just playing this by myself, maybe playing it with my wife. And you know what? I'm totally, hands down, okay if my wife wants to tear up my place because she's a much better designer than I could ever be. And I actually look forward to sharing an island with her if she chooses to play this game with me. It's not a very big deal for me, and since none of my friends play Animal Crossing, all of the online multiplayer features are also kind of a moot point for me. Now, I do have one friend that's going to play this game, and I'm looking forward to checking out the online options here in the game itself. But none of that to me is a deal breaker by any means, because everything in this game, as far as just playing by myself, I couldn't be happier to try out and to play. I'm excited to get my tent. I'm excited to get my home, to build up my homes, to craft my own items, to design things the way I want, to take my own pictures. And to a new feature for this game as well is to use the airport to go to other islands and to discover new things, whether that be bugs, fossils, etc. That is a really cool feature, and that is definitely going to be one of those things that will pull me back in every single month, probably for the next 2 years. And then another thing that makes me just so happy, I mean just so happy, is the fact that this game will feature amiibo support. There's not enough amiibo support, and I spent a lot of money on my amiibos, and I have basically all of the Animal Crossing amiibos. I didn't care about the cards whatsoever, but I have all of the actual amiibos except the Isabelle Summer Outfit one, because why would I buy that? That's silly. But I have them all, and they are definitely sitting there going to waste because Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival on the Wii U was a dumpster fire and a half, and probably the worst Nintendo game I've ever played. So I am happy that they are doing an amiibo support, and I just hope by some miracle they'll include other amiibos outside of Animal Crossing. I think it would be really cool, for example, if you used a Samus amiibo and you got a Metroid t-shirt that you can put on your villager. That would be something that would be great because, like I said, I have a lot of amiibos and I want to use them, so the fact that they're doing some amiibo support makes me really happy. And if there's just anything I could say to whoever may be watching this video by some circumstance, I just wanted to stress that I think this Animal Crossing is going to be amazing. I am so excited for this game. I had my doubts, I had my fears, but I really feel like Nintendo just sort of nailed it with this direct. I can't wait to play it and to do my own thing. It's a great way for a 30-year-old man like me to de-stress. It really can help people just chill and wind down for the nights. And I just can't wait to see all the things and discover new people and just create new friends, essentially. I think it's going to be great, and I can't wait to play this on March 20th. I really can't wait to play this. Alright guys, that's it for me. I just wanted to say I'm very pleased. I was really worried that this would be the game that Nintendo would add microtransactions and do some other really sketchy things. And while they did have some silly concepts and things added into this, or rather a lack thereof, like cloud saves, overall, like solid. Very solid. I personally couldn't be happier. None of this is a deal breaker for me. But as always, I would love to know what your thoughts are. Let me know what you think about this game. Does it look good? Do you have more concerns? Are you unhappy with it? I can totally see people being unhappy with some of the things in this game. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. And yeah, let's all go into debt together. I can't wait. Tom Nook, take my money or give me a loan, buddy. And I'll see you guys on March 20th. I am Bradley Overrated, out like a trout. Have a good one.